meeting on the first thing. I'll call the meeting to order. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item 3 on the agenda is to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Seconded.
Have a motion and second. Any comments on the agenda? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 4 on the agenda, approve October 8th and 10th, 2019 meeting minutes.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second on item 8. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 5, approve drainage claims. We have a couple today. Drainage District number 197, Gallery Township, Section 12. We have a sinkhole turned in by Chuck Engstrom. And Drainage District number DD 55, Jackson Township, Section 17, County Main has a blowout turned in by Dan Peters.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 5.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second on the drainage claims. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 6, accept and place on file the resignation of Rita Carlson, Human Resources Planning and Zoning Clerk, full-time, effective October 16, 2019, for recommendation of Ted Bond, Director of Human Resources.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments on the item 6?
Good morning, Board. Margot Knippel, Planning and Zoning Board. I'll just make this quick. I'm kind of shocked that we're going to be losing Rita, and very sad that we're losing her. On behalf of our board, I want to publicly make sure we thank her for her hard work. Our zoning administrator was extremely thorough in his reports, and I'm sure that involved a lot of paperwork, compiling and typing and getting information out to us, and she will be missed. So.
I agree.
I agree with you. She will be
Thank
missed
you.
too. Any other comments or questions on item 6? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 7, approve and authorize Ted Bond, Director of Human Resources, to fill full-time vacancy as Human Resources Planning and Zoning Clerk due to resignation of Rita Carlson.
Mr. Chairman of the day, I motion to move item 7.
I'll second that, Mr. Chairman of the day.
Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Can I make a quick comment,
Yes.
please? I just, with this issue, where are phone calls going to go for planning and zoning? Because sometimes when people can't get a hold of anyone in our zoning office, they start calling board members, which is fine. We always welcome phone calls. But I just wondered if there was a plan in place to have the county engineer's office step in.
We're working on that.
I think, yeah, we have to talk to Ted about that too, about what the
Okay.
temporary plan is.
Okay.
But I can certainly find out and get back to you if you want to leave your phone number with me.
I'm just curious, I know before when we were minus a person that we had the engineer's office fill in for us. Just if any of the board members get phone calls, we want to know where we can direct them to, so.
I can see the engineer's office is short a couple people too. so-
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's why I didn't.
That's
know
why
if
we're
there-
working on it.
If there was a
We will.
plan in place or
We'll
not.
try to get
so.
something in place as soon as we can.
Awesome, like I said, we're more than happy to answer questions as much as we can, so. People tell them that if you get questions, call us then, so,
Thank you, Maria.
thank you.
Item 8 on the agenda, accept and place on file the resignation of Allison Lord, Clerk, Assessor's Office, full-time, effective October 7, 2019, per recommendation of Angie Vincent, County Assessor.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 8.
Second it.
A motion and a second on item 8. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 9, accept and place on file Angie Vincent, County Assessor, to fill full-time vacancy as Clerk Assessor's Office due to resignation of Allison Lord.
I'll move item 9. Second.
A motion and a second on item 9. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 10, accept and place on file the resignation of Megan Douglas, First 5 Development Support Specialist, full-time, effective October 18, 2019, the recommendation of Carrie Prescott, Executive Director, Webster County Public Health.
I motion to move item 10.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second on item 10. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 11, accept and place on file Carrie Prescott, Executive Director, Webster County Public Health, to fill a full-time vacancy as First 5 Development Support Specialist due to resignation of Megan Douglas.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 11.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any comments on item 11? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 12, approve request from City of Fort Dodge City for the transfer of county health tax certificate number P080007 for property located at 620 South 15th Street, Fort Dodge, to the city and abate taxes in the amount of $56,159.59.
I'll move item 12. Second.
A motion and a second. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13, approve and authorize request from the following: for Don Sams, NFPI Training, Omaha, Nebraska, and Jamie Joel, National Association of County Realtors, NACE, Baldwin County, Alabama.
Motion to move item 13.
Second.
A motion is second on item 13. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 14, approve resolution number 2019-35, resolution for Dakota Access Pipeline construction completion as per Iowa Code 479B-30.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 14.
I'll second it.
A motion and a second. Any comments on item 14?
What, do I have to go to the public, or can I just ask, is this further construction by Dakota Access? Or
It's completion of the project. It's completed.
it is completed?
Yes. So we're
And this is
finalizing
just
it.
We're accepting the project is complete.
Okay, thank you.
No punch list items are outstanding in Webster, but they are open throughout the state, and that doesn't include items where the landowners were told directly by the Dakota Access Pipeline. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Can I speak on that really quick?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, he's good.
So here you guys going.
I gotta go to work.
I'll just be here 3 or 4 hours. Don't mind.
Well, he does have a punch list.
Yeah, so Evan Delval, appointed county inspector for Webster County. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to represent you out in the field. The box is all of the documents that we compiled over the course of the 2.5 to 3 year project. As you stated, the project has been completed. Mechanically, there's still a few items outstanding outside of this county within the state. But of the 13 counties that we represent, I think 10 of them have now done what you guys just did. So again, thank you. If there's any questions that come up with the landowners now or in the future, we're here. We're not going anywhere, so feel free to contact us. If you don't mind signing a letter of transmittal on all the documents, that would be great.
Do that if you need. Any other questions? It's a roll call vote. Dave, aye.
Carlson, aye.
Conrad, aye.
Vote aye.
Thank you. Item 15, receive and place on file annual winter management plans for Barda Site, 1388 270th Street, Moreland, Messerly Site, 1793 230th Street, Fort Dodge, Olson Site, 1338 290th Street, Gallery, Iowa, and Rossman Site, 1165 390th Street, Farmville.
I'll move item 15. Second.
Our motion is second. They've made no changes in their winter management plan. So any other comments on that? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 16, approve and authorize chair to sign a permit application from Mid-American Energy to install a gas main on Riverside Trail in section 17, Township 88 North, Range 28 West, Oakville Township.
Motion to move item 16.
Second.
A motion to second item 16. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 17, approve and authorize chair to sign a permit application from United States Gypsum to inspect and repair gas transmission lines on Mill Road and Racine Avenue in sections 34 and 35, Township 89 North, Range 28 West, Cooper Township.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 17.
I'll second it.
A motion and a second. Any comments on item 17? Hearing Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. It's now time for the citizens' opportunity to address the board with items not on the agenda. Anybody want to talk to the board?
It's a little short notice before we get this in, but the drug take-back will be October 26th. And the only one that will be doing this fall is at Daniel Pharmacy from 10 to noon. IV has a new pharmacy manager. I talked to Chris out there, though. Last year, we didn't have anybody even show up at IV. So, and I think it's not that there's people don't have prescription drugs. I think what happens is that there's a drop box in our office that's there all year long. IV has a drop box now, and Daniel Pharmacy has a drop box that you can go to all the time. And I think people are utilizing that more, which they should, and is what they were intended for. And a consequence of that has been a little drop down the number of people that come to the drug take-back days. It's kind of like a cleanup days in town. The more you have them, pretty soon the less stuff gets out there. So, but that'll be the one. And then this spring, then maybe we revisit another new place or one or two places for the locations. But this one will definitely be on the 26th, 10 to noon.
Thank you.
Any other citizens to talk about anything today? Board of Supervisors Committee reports?
Emergency management is Thursday, 6:30 p.m. at Grove Plains.
I don't believe I have anything this week.
E911 at the Grove Plains right after your meeting.
I went to CVB last week, and I went to Crime Stoppers, and Crime Stoppers talked about their initiative for the TIPS program. They talked about raising the TIPS fine, a reward from 1,000 to maybe 3,000 or 4,000 to have a little more participation in tipping or helping the police solve these crimes. So they're discussing that. Anybody else? Motion to allow claims?
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion is second on the claims. Any questions on those? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned.